Hey babes, hey guys, this might be the third time filming this video. No cap though, but yeah. So my eyebrows look really thick and I was having a conversation about it and then I clicked off of the video. So I'm gonna make this one skinnier. So I just did that. Oh, they're still uneven. It's bothering me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that. I just put a little bit of like concealer on my cheeks because they were really red. And I know how I said I have LED lights. Broke them. They're not working for some reason. So yeah. And we're just gonna ignore my eyebrows because they're gonna bother me the whole flipping time. But this looks good. So, and then also my stepmom just pierced my ear. So yeah. 2-3 days ago, and then I hit my head today. So headache. My grandma just gave this to me, but yeah. Be back. So I literally went to Five Below for back to school shopping because I've always liked their stuff, and I got this foundation, and it is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy, so it helps with dew, I guess. And it's Golden Bridge. It's a little light on me, but it works, so that's all that matters. And yeah. I'm gonna use this actually right after I do my eyes because I forgot that part. So I'm probably gonna use a little bit of my Morphe palette and a little bit of my neon palette, maybe, I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna go for a little like smoky glitter moment, I think. So I'm probably just gonna dip into, oh, my palette is so gross, I'm sorry, hold on, I gotta clean that. And if anybody wonders how I'm gonna clean my palette, I use like a brush and I just go over it, and it might get some of my palette stuff, well, I don't care, it's cleaning it. So it looks a little bit better, but oh, still looks crusty, never mind. But I got this for, by the way, I don't know if I've showed it like fully, but I'm gonna be using these two shades with the base coat of this one and a little bit of this one, and then I'm gonna be using this glitter with a little bit of a liquidy glitter from a Five Below kit that I got. It was like one of my first like actual like palettes that I bought with my own money, and I'm gonna be using this liquid glitter. So yeah, and this one's super dusty, so I'm not gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna be using, sorry guys, I say and a lot. I'm gonna be using this brush, which should make this a little bit better. And then I just like pop it right there. And I know you're supposed to do your liner like afterwards, but I have to like redo it so many times because I'm not perfect, and I probably will never be perfect. So, and that's just how life is. I'm never going to be perfect. It's okay. Because I don't want to be perfect, because perfect people don't have to really fight for stuff. So I did like a more orangey-ish, and now I'm going to grab, of course, like I said, that liquid glitter, and then that makes it more sticky, so I'm going to grab that glitter, I'm just going to pop it right over top of it. And then I'm going to go into the inner crease with a highlighter, and I don't know, that's always been my thing after I watched Jim Charles do it when I used to watch him all the time. So, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna pop that this foundation onto my face, and I'll be right back. So I just reminded myself that first of all, my foot was going numb this whole time, and also someone had asked me, someone from my school had asked me how I do my foundation. Apparently people do that different. Where did I just put? Yo, okay, found it. My mirror. That is broken. Scratch my elbow. So this one, I used to have this one. Why do I still have this? Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of that. But I take this and I just put it like this. You're probably supposed to do it all fancy or whatever, but I don't care because, you know, sometimes you have to be special. And I literally do it the funniest way, or at least it's funny to me. But this is how I do my foundation. So yeah. And then I use this blender. I used to have better ones, but they all broke. And this isn't wet. I just like, I use this like a moisturizer before I do anything. And I use my beauty blender because that moisturizes it up and gets it all nice. So then I don't have to worry because that's already done with. And I don't have to get it wet. Because sometimes they start to really like bad stink, like, you know, like a foundation stink, but like bad, like just plain out nasty stink when you use water. I don't know, but it's like because it just sits there inside of it if it doesn't dry out all the way, because it is a sponge. So yeah, the more you know. But I just like blend like this. I'm gonna get a foundation brush, but I still do need to find like a perfect foundation because this one's a little bit, and plus in the lighting in this room it makes it look funny, but it actually doesn't look this bad like in real life, because like on my mirror I can be like, oh okay, this looks fine, and then on camera I can be like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But yeah, so after I'm done with that, I just make sure that it's nice and blended. And then what I do for this situation, because this is actually literally my first time doing everything beforehand, what I'm going to do is, I thought this out of my head, I take a little bit of foundation, I take that brush I used, I don't know if I showed it, but I took and I blended out the concealer, and I'm going to take the foundation and go under my eyebrow. And I just need a little bit, and then I just blend that out. That way it doesn't look like just like my normal skin color, I guess. Because I didn't do like an up brow eyeshadow, like a base, like my whole base, I didn't do that. Which I usually do that just because, but I guess I just didn't this time. So that's good. Not really, but you know. And yeah, so I just put the excess, whatever I have left from that, like over my eyebrows. That way I can make sure that it doesn't look funny. There was something in my eye. Oh no. Number one thing about me, things in my eyes, I don't like at all. Most people don't, but me, you know, I freak out. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go blind. I'm literally going to poke my eyeball, and I have sensitive eyes, so they're watering up right now. But yeah, so yeah. But I just saw something. I thought it was funny. You go like this, your eyebrows look funny. I don't know. Things I do. So now I'm gonna take my Tarte palette, and I'm gonna use my very used contouring station. And I'm gonna use the Proactive and Unique bronzer, and then I'm gonna use the Moment blush, and I'm actually gonna use just a little bit of the Authentic highlighter, and then from my Beauty 101 Five Below palette that I used earlier, I'm actually going to use a little bit of that highlighter because it seems to be doing me good, and I need to stop using this one so much because if I run out of it, the world will actually end because I actually drop dead. That's how much I love it. So, and me without highlighter is just not a good thing. Like, it wouldn't be a pretty place. So actually, I'm gonna actually put up my hair because that would really bother me, because I'd get stuff, it's not a good mix with me because I would freak out and it would not be good. literally that easy. And it literally took me 2 seconds. I'm not even kidding. But I'm just gonna take my glittery highlight first, and then I'm gonna grab my normal highlight and go, or my highlight bronzer first, and then, you know, my normal bronzer. Bronzer is very important to me because I have like a chubby face, and I've just had a chubby face in general. You don't have to be big to have a chubby face, because I have a midget friend who has who has a like chubby face, and she's midget. So I just went ahead and did my blush off camera. But the reason why I do my makeup all the time is because today I literally hit my head twice on something really hard, so I got scared. And I was crying a lot over that because it hurt. And then I hit my elbow twice, once on a my dad's tattoo station, and then on his car door slammed into my elbow. And then my eyes. And then yeah, so I just did my makeup now, so I won't cry anymore. Life tips. But I did my bronzer, and I don't really like it. It's not as poofed as I want it to be, so I keep on like critiquing it. But I guess that's just who I am, as a critiquing person, sadly. But now I'm gonna go into my Moment blush, and I'm not really a blush person because I think I might have like a little, it's not like a skin disease, but it's a skin like thing where like your skin will get really red, and it's like there's a name for it and everything, but you know me, I don't know the name to anything because I don't pay attention. But let me just go ahead and like, I'm gonna put some concealer, and then I'll be right back. So I just did that, and I'm gonna put up my mascara on and a little bit of highlight, and I'll be done, and then I'll show you the finished product. So this is the finished look. I stole my dad's hat. But I kind of like it, so love you guys. Bye babes, and I hope you have a blessed day.